Alright guys, so now that we understand, that we have understood, we we understand the bone structure of the hands and also its proportions. um, let's make the flesh and skin version. So, oh, sorry. This I will leave on the arms muscle folder, right? And think on the orientation of the hands, always by finding the extensors muscles, you know, just correcting, ups. Here you can center the pivot and rotate it just a little bit. So we have the inner part of the hand located on the flexors and the outer part of the hand on the extensors. Okay, so yes, this is this, and now let's hide everything and make the flash version. That was to be on this folder. Yeah, onto the bonus folder. Good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, perfect. The size and everything, it's all there. So now let's make the hands into the flesh and skin version. Just wait to save here and we can go over there. Okay, so let's do the flesh and skin version of the hands. And for this, we can start by using, let me select just this box and delete hidden. Good. So no, I'm gonna change it to another new box, polycube, this way, and I will remove those divisions like this, and then I'm gonna position it just as the wrist. And now I'm gonna think on that metacarpus group. No, sorry, that carpus and metacarpus group. This region over here, the orange and the cyan. So I'm gonna make it bigger like this, and notice that I will add an edge loop over the middle border, and I will select only then, invert my mask so I can raise. Oh, I didn't invert it like this, so I can raise like this, and also think like this. So this way I start to have the arches and also the curvature from the carpus bones groups, the carpus groups, like this. All right, and then I could even use that from the bones. Like if what are the hands? Let me see. Oh, this is the head. The bones, I could take one structure like this. Let me duplicate this subtool and have just these three structures. Delete hidden. Okay. Yeah, I have the backup and this one that are just the fingers. So I can grab this for this group here, and I can use this for making the blockage of our hands. I'll make just one size, one time the general looking for the fingers, and then I can replicate and change after this. I'm gonna place the middle one because this way I can compare with the hand size if it's right in the proportion or not. I don't know. Yeah. So the proportions are good. We have into the middle size the joints region here, right? So I can then replicate, just think as a base. Select only this here, and I will duplicate to this side. And make the same for the thumb. Adjusting the orientation of thumb, always looking for the middle part of the hand. Okay, and let me just adjust this. Good. And then I can do a Dynamesh on it. Better, before I do a Dynamesh, I could make this part here bigger, because this will actually already be inside the hand. And actually this, these two cylinder here, they could be way bigger. You can think like aligning, you know, this arch over here. It would be kind of, so I can grab it more over there. Yeah, more like this, I guess. think a little bit more should be good. Yeah, better now. Okay, and from this I can do a Dynamesh. Good. So now I can start by thinking on those three teardrop shapes on the hands and also the fat pads into the inner part. Okay, I didn't measure it. So let me first merge everything. Merge down. Merge down you can find here on merge down. And recalculate the Dynamesh once again. Good. And now you can start by thinking on the hand. First by thinking on its fat pads, those teardrop shapes. Here we already have some kind of, and now in the middle we're gonna do this part. All right. Yeah. So now let's start to add the details on each finger and all its structure. So in order to do this, we're gonna have to start to smooth those forms and add more volumes on some parts and refine each finger, you know, smoothing these parts. Here I'm gonna add a little bit of flashy just to fill the inner part, and this way you can start to see some lines of the hands. You can try your own hand. Yeah. Here you can also use the move brush with backface mask turned on to add more thickness on each finger. This part is too far. I think here we have not the right proportion, because this finger is looking too big for me. Maybe we got just the top distance but not the real distance of each finger. So now I can start by refine those forms. I will actually raise up the Dynamesh resolution just a little bit more. Okay, that part in flesh and skin was missing, so now we can start by adding this. And also start by adding more volume on the knuckles. But Actually, for the knuckles, we can start by adding this kind of volume. And then the connection should be almost as a flat surface on its silhouette. I can do all the fingers. Maybe it will be better because we gonna cover more contents, you know, more times, and the repetition will be good for memorizing better. Here we can add more volume to the thumb as well, thinking on that box region, and after the fat pad, as you can see into this last note here. If we have the crease over there, we would have fat pads on. Yeah, let me isolate the thumb. Yeah, so I'm adding that fat pad into the side part of the thumb, and now is just refining the form. We need more fat pad over there, because that was just like the structure. Here we can suggest the joint, but not too much. Make sure to have a nice volume, but not oversized. The tip of the thumb should be very it's more thin than the rest. Oh no. Here with them standard, I'm gonna refine a little bit more the fingernail. You know, this would be the general blocking, but now let's start to refine this, you know, by smoothing the surface. yeah, let's continue by refining the other parts, and then we come back and refine it again. But let's just save it and continue on the next lecture.